so I watched the first, the 10-minute clip, which I was so glad was finally released because I was counting down. And I love that the whole forbidden love angle that the show, the whole entire plot of the last 2 seasons has really taken on. Talk to me a little bit about why you enjoy seeing that play out and actually, acting that out.
I think it's interesting because it happens all the time in real life, and especially in high school. And I think the way that Allison deals with it is that she's strong, and she has this really great line where she turns to Scott and she says, "I'm not jealous," which I love, because for young women to hear that, it's like, oh, I don't have to be that crazy girl who's texting and calling, and that was fun for me. And also it just gives a whole new dynamic to the show.
Definitely.
And our other characters that are engaged in the love triangle are really great, and so it was fun to act those scenes out.
But I mean, that's just the tip of the iceberg as far as poor Allison's problems.
Yeah.
So break down, catch us up with where we're gonna see her go this season.
Yeah. So Allison, she starts off at her aunt's funeral. Yeah. And it's sad for her, and then all of a sudden her grandfather comes in, and that's like, oh, who is this?
New guy.
Yeah, and it completely changes the dynamic of their family. And then there's this creature who's killing everybody, killing people they love, and is it Jackson? Is it not Jackson? Is it Lydia? What is Lydia? And Stiles, Scott, and Allison sort of form this bond where they feel like they have to protect everyone. So then her relationship with Lydia sort of falls to the wayside because she can't talk to her about anything because she's trying to figure out. And then something really major happens to Allison's family. Really, really major.
Do you just want to fill me in on that right now?
I cannot tell anybody. I cannot even tell my mom. Won't tell them.
Yeah.
And she changes completely. And Scott doesn't know her anymore, and her family doesn't know her anymore, and it's really cool, and it's fun for me to play.
Yeah, I feel like the show overall, just the vibe, has taken a totally different turn. Can you expand on that, or what do you think?
Yeah, I think it has too. I think that they've definitely stepped it up a lot. There's so much more action, which is fun, along with the comedy and the love. And it's cool because there's so many new characters that we get to see all of their stories intertwined with ours, and it's great. I'm excited.
Yeah, and I love that you mentioned the comedy, because I was, going back and forth. 1 second my heart was beating so fast, 1 second I was almost going to cry, 1 second I'm cracking up. Yeah. It's all over the place, which I love. And I love the scenes with you and Tyler Posey where you guys are totally making out and everything. There's got to be some funny stuff that happens.
There is.
Do you have any good stories?
No, I was just whenever we're on set, because we have to do it over and over and over, but I always make him eat whatever I'm eating.
Smart.
Yeah, because I'm like, Tyler, I can't have.
Take notes.
Yeah, I can't have garlic, and you not, because then I will totally have garlic breath. So you have to eat it too. I make him eat it.
Oh my gosh.
And you guys doesn't care though. He's like, I don't care, but I care.
And you guys are out shooting is it Atlanta?
Yeah.
Atlanta. So you guys really get a chance to bond and hang out. What's it like, totally off this when you're not working, sort of just getting to hang out with these guys?
Offset is just like how it is on set. It's really cool. We all hang out, and this season we are a lot more busy than we were last season, so we didn't get that much time to hang out.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's interesting to see us because we're all growing through this process, and we started off. None of us had really done anything.
Right, you were like a waitress.
Yeah, I was.
Which is awesome.
Yeah,
I love that.
Thank you. And here
Weren't
I am.
we all
I
at
know,
one point?
I know. But it's cool because we're all growing together and we're coming up, and it feels really good.
Yeah. Congratulations. It's so exciting and such a great show. Last question. I know you're done shooting this whole season. Allison, who is she going to end up with? Will she be single or in a relationship at the end of the season?
That's the question. Single or not? I don't know. I can't. I wish that I could tell you. I would get in loads of trouble.
Okay.
But that is definitely, we have no idea. It's up in the air.
Well, it's so good to see you again.